Haley Doxy. I'm going to quickly show you how to apply the Jamberry wrap. I've chosen my right hand simply because I'm right-handed and most people are fearful of how they're going to apply it to their right hand when they're right-handed. I chose my pinky nail. I have some leftover accent wraps here and my nail is nail polish free, and what you use, I love the plastic cuticle pusher. I do recommend these. They do have the orange stick ones. You're just pushing back your cuticle on all edges, all around. Then I actually use OPI Bond-Aid. It's basically alcohol. It's a pH balancing, and all it does is dry the heck out of your nail. And just like an alcohol swab would do, or an alcohol wipe, which a lot of people use. I just do it a couple times. It'll dry it out. You can smell it. It smells just like alcohol. Let it dry real quickly. I'm not going to worry about filing my nails simply because when I'm taking off the excess pieces of this, I'm going to use a file on it anyways. I'm doing the cold method, so I'm going to pick it up with my tweezers, that way I can hold it with my left hand, and I'm going to get as close as I can to my cuticle. And while it's doing the cold method, it's a lot easier to actually, it's so much easier to move around. If you realize, oh, I didn't get it on quite right the first time, I need to switch or twist it, you know, it's not so straight, you can do it a lot easier. When you're doing the warm method, which I have nothing against whatsoever, it is more difficult to do that. It's already tacky and very warm and just pliable and stuff. You can mess it up a little bit too easily. So now I'm using my orange stick to push it down. I have curved nails. That does not help me at all. You actually have to put a lot more pressure on with curved nails just to make it stick better. And all I do is keep pressing it down. Now this wrap doesn't quite go all the way to my edges. Some people don't mind that. I'm a little bit more meticulous, except this is just for video show. My nails tend to be in between all of these wraps. So here is a rice bag. No, it's not pretty. It's in a sock. I warmed it up for about a minute, and this is the cold method. I put it on cold, and then I use my rice bag to heat it up. I just wrap it in here. I hold on to it for a few minutes and put some pressure on it. And there we go. It's all bent down. What I could have done and should have done was clipped this, which I can do that right now. That way it's just not so much of a pain to file down the end. But because it's warm, like I said, it's a lot harder to mess around with these when they're all warmed up. They don't clip as smooth, and I don't know, they don't clip as smooth, and it just takes you a lot more tries to try to get through it. I warmed it up a bit, and I'm pressing it back down some more. Pressure's the best. If you ever have any issues with these though too, I know it's not necessarily safe. You can actually use a hot iron, and you take it and you just tap the little areas if you see any ripples or bubbles. So now it's folded down like this because it's all warmed up. Maybe try it one more time. Nice hot spot. And I wait for it to cool. You don't want to mess around with it while it's warm. And you just go like this. File straight, 90-degree angle, if possible. If you are worried about your tips, because you do a lot of activities or something, there it is, see it? I filed it right off. There you go. If you're worried about your tips, you can always put a very small dab of the glue, the adhesive that you would use on acrylics or so be it, something like that, on the very, very tip of your nail and help it to hear better. After this, I put a little bit more heat, maybe press it down some more with my orange stick, but you're good to go. There it is.